All right, folks, Unit 3, Lesson 11. So now let's actually put all this stuff about similar triangles. We've talked a lot about how they work. Let's start actually using it to find the measures of angles and the lengths of sides in two triangles. So look what we have here. We have that triangle ABC is similar to triangle TUV. Okay, remember to pay attention to the names because that will help you identify which angles go where. Okay, so let's start with the angles. I think that's the best part. So we know that in similar triangles, all the corresponding angles are congruent. So A corresponds to T. So that means that since A is 35, that means that T has to be 35. So I'm going to put 35 right here. And I also know that V corresponds to C. So that means that since V is 51, C has to be 51. Now, using what I know about triangles, I know that their angles add up to 180 degrees. So that means that the missing angle here, if I do 180 and subtract 35 and subtract 51, I can find that my missing angle here is 94. So obviously these pictures are not to scale. That's not going to be 94, and that's 94. Now, those should be obtuse angles, so picture's not to scale. No big deal. Okay, so now what about the sides? So I need to figure out what the scale factor is because all these sides follow the same scale factor. But you have to be careful here because what I notice that I've got a bunch of numbers here that are all multiples of 7. So it's easy to look at this and go, oh, the scale factor is 4 because 7 became 28. Or, oh, the scale factor is 3 because 7 became 21. Or you might go, oh, the scale factor is 2 because 14 became 28. Well, let's find out exactly what it is. So in this diagram, VT, so if I take a look at this, VT, well, actually, I guess I'll go this direction. So side AB was 28, and that became side TU. So AB became TU. So AB became TU. That's 28 became 14. So if 28 became 14, then now I know. So how do I figure this out? Just in case it's not a nice number, we're going to do image divided by pre-image. We have to figure out the scale factor. So in this case, the image is going to be TU, and we want the length of that. And the pre-image, the corresponding pre-image is going to be AB. Remember, you can look up here at the names to know that they correspond. TU is the first two letters, AB is the first two letters. So this is going to be 14 over 28, which reduces to 1/2. So now I know that my scale factor is 1/2. So that means that 28 became 14. Well, what else? VT is the first letter and the last letter. So AC is the first letter and the last letter. So whatever the length of AC is, it got multiplied by 1/2 to get 7. So that makes this 14. AC is 14 because it follows the scale factor of 1/2 to get 7. And then that leaves CB, which is the last two letters, with UV, which is the last two letters. And this is the pre-image. In fact, it'd probably be a smart idea to label these as pre-image and image, just so that you can always follow. Remember, it's pre-image times scale factor gives you image. So 21 times 1/2 gives us 10.5, which gives us our remaining side. So using our knowledge of similar triangles, the fact that the corresponding angles are all congruent, and we know that we can solve for the scale factor by doing image over pre-image, and we know that all of the sides of the pre-image get multiplied by the scale factor to give us the corresponding sides of the image, we can actually solve for all these. The thing you have to pay attention to is the names. Make sure you pay attention to the names because that's how you will decide what angles and sides actually correspond to each other.